pressure on Hamas has increased, so has the pressure on Gaza's 1.8 million residents. This is one of the most densely populated places on the planet. Here's Aljazerah's John Terrett on Gaza's geography, its economy, and the limits placed on its people.
You can see how small the Gaza Strip is, tucked away here in the southwest corner of Israel along its border with Egypt. Let's expand the map, and here's the capital city, Gaza. Here are some other places you've probably heard of from the news. Khan Yunis, there's a big refugee camp there, one of many in Gaza. Rafah. Now, the crossings in Israel are up here at Erez and Karni. It's people through here and materials through here. And the Israelis keep a very tight rein on who and what can go through. Now, from its wide beaches to the east of Gaza, the people have access to somewhere between 3 and 6 miles of Mediterranean Ocean, depending. The Israelis keep changing the limits, and they fire on fishing boats that get close to the Israeli-imposed limit. Now, almost 2 million people live on the Gaza Strip. It's about 25 miles long, and depending on where you're looking at it, it's somewhere between about 4 and 8 miles wide. Some people call it the world's largest open prison. And as you can see from this map, it pretty much is dwarfed by New York City, although it's comparable really with the island of Manhattan. Israel controlled Gaza between 1967 and 2005. When the military left, so did thousands of Israeli settlers, but Israel still controlled the borders and the airspace. A year after that, the political group Hamas, which the US and the EU deemed to be a terrorist organization because of its armed wing, the Qassam brigades, won pretty much a landslide victory in elections. And although there were complications, they ended up basically controlling the Gaza Strip, and those elections were monitored by international groups who said that they were fair and free. Today in Gaza, prices are high, and so is unemployment. This is the general rate, 31%, 41% among the Strip's burgeoning youth. Now, that's due in part to Israel's blockade of Gaza, which halted normal trade, prompting thousands of tunnels into Egypt through which consumer goods, things like food, clothing, medicine, raw materials, even cars and livestock were smuggled. Many of those tunnels were destroyed in the last year by the Egyptians, and Hamas estimates the loss of those tunnels cost the Gaza economy well over $400 million. Now, the tunnels you hear so much about in the news at the moment are in the north of Gaza. These are the ones targeted now by the IDF. And the reason, they say, fighters from Gaza have been sent through these tunnels to attack Israel.
Coming up on this special, they are reinforced with concrete. They're a mile long. They're 40 feet underground. We take you inside Hamas tunnels and how in this conflict, food has become so scarce, Gazans stood in bread lines. Stay with us.